Right, it is day 3 of our little excursion, and strangely enough, we are just leaving Decorah, Iowa, which is where we live, to head over and unload vinegar in Cresco, Iowa, which is just a town over. So we got to sleep at home last night. How'd you sleep, Jason?
So-so.
So-so?
Yeah.
Our dogs snore, and Jason doesn't deal with that very well, so he slept in a separate room partway through the night, and I got a good night's sleep. So again, we're headed to Cresco, Iowa to drop off this vinegar. What happens after that?
Then we go to Cedar Rapids to get a clean trailer.
At the Caledonia Haulers Terminal in Cedar Rapids. Drop this trailer, grab a clean one.
Then we go to Iowa Falls to load kosher glycerin.
Kosher glycerin.
At an ethanol plant.
Alright, so we're heading to Iowa Falls to an ethanol plant to load up. And from there, where do we take that load?
Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. I don't know what it is there.
Was that
Probably another ethanol plant.
Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, which is just north of Chicago.
Yeah.
It's right on the lake, I think. Which means we will probably then head back down into Chicago to drop the dirty trailer at the tank wash there and grab another clean one. Just my guess, but we don't have those directions yet. And then I'm going to cross my fingers that we are headed south where it's a little warmer, because I have seen all these places before that we are going to.
Oh, you've been to Cresco before?
I have been to Cresco a few times, yes. Yes, I have. In fact, I lived there for a year and a half, so yeah, I've been there. Notice we've been heading uphill here because Decorah is down in the valley with the upper Iowa River running through it, and now we are heading out of kind of that driftless area that I spoke about yesterday or 2 days ago. And it gets very flat over here, and then the wind can roar right through. So all these nice little hills and stuff will be no more here shortly. So sometimes you have to get out there and pump and unload it, and other times, depending on where you go, they do it.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be out there because it's cold.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't even get out of the truck.
In 1¼ miles, arrive at 717 2nd Avenue Southeast on the left.
I think this is that place across from the school up here.
I was going to say, it's on 2nd Street, isn't it? It's not very far into town.
In 3/4 mile, arrive at
Wow.
717 2nd Avenue
You know
Southeast on the left.
Your way around town here, don't you?
Yes. Also, my ex-husband lived over here for a while. My
What?
stepson lives over here.
What? You were married before?
My stepson lives over here.
How come I never knew of this?
His mother lives over here, and stepfather. So, yeah, I do know my way around a little bit. And I think I mentioned that I lived here for a year and a half.
How did I not know that?
Just maybe.
Probably something you should have told me before we got here.
Right?
Cresco food.
Arriving at 717 2nd Avenue Southeast on the left.
It's right here, right?
We could go over for breakfast while they unload this.
I don't know what happens here. Do you see shipping and receiving anywhere?
No, but there's an office right there. Can't you just do the, hey, I've never been here before.
Yeah. I'm going to.
That should help you. Where do you have to unload?
Right up front.
Oh. Well, that's good.
So the second garage door, so that would probably be the middle one, right?
I would guess so, yes. Since that one says A, I'm going to go with that's the first one.
I'm going to go out on the road and come back around this way.
What do you have to pull in there?
I'm not going to back into that.
Huh.
I'm going to come around and then I can just...
Yeah, I don't think that last one qualifies as a garage door.
So then which one is it?
The middle one.
That's number 2?
Yeah, the first one has an A on it. That would be the equivalent of 1. See? Okay, we are headed west from Cresco over to JDaTT corner, where we will turn onto 63, head down toward Waterloo, and on to Cedar Rapids. There is a weather advisory today. Well, we have definitely hit that weather as we're heading down toward Waterloo on Highway 63, sorry. Highway 63 south to Waterloo, then on to Cedar Rapids. There's a couple trucks ahead of us. You can only see one of them right now. And I imagine this is what we're going to be driving through all the way today. So we're going into the storm rather than away from it. We really can't see the vehicles in front of us right now. We've had to pass a few slower drivers. But as we go past, it just creates a light out condition. So I feel sorry for anyone behind us. That is the second snowplow we've seen. Not really thrilled about going toward Iowa Falls because we'll just be going deeper into the thick of the snow. But we did get a message to continue on to Cedar Rapids, and maybe that was just to let us know there might be a different plan for us after Cedar Rapids. We will see. Otherwise, my professional driver here will get us through it. I think we got some good news.
You bet. But
Do tell, do tell.
yeah, you're gonna love this.
Am I really? Are we going back to Cresco?
So we're not going to Iowa Falls.
I called it. I told you that's why you left that message.
We are getting a preloaded trailer and delivering to Waukon.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Okay, I think you need to check with your driver manager, and maybe he misunderstood, and that's why we're continually heading toward home. So Waukon is like Cresco. It's just east of Decorah instead of west of Decorah. So it looks like we will be staying at home again tonight, probably.
Possibly. I think some of these loads are getting canceled today.
Could be. Huh. Well, all right.
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to be a very long day, though, is it? If you're just going to Cedar Rapids up to Waukon.
I'm sure they'll have me leave from there and get there.
We will find out. Crazy.
Woo! You see that?
Yeah? I don't know if I caught that on here or not. It was completely turned around.
Yeah, that just happened.
That's kind of scary. But how did he get turned completely around? That's got to be kind of difficult, isn't it? So are you going to slow down a little bit now?
I am.
Woofed up. Not good. I was hoping to sit in the back of the bunk and do some schoolwork and stuff, but instead I am up here seatbelted in just in case. Oh,
There's another one.
it's apparently slick through here, so they looked okay. We are in downtown Waterloo right now.
So, the driver's enjoying this.
This is the same truck we've been following since we turned on to 63, I think. I watched him slide a little bit, and we are in downtown Waterloo right now. 63 goes right through town, which isn't overly convenient, and of course takes a little time, but feels a little safer. Going slow on this snowy day. On the interstate we had a couple times where we got to sliding a little bit. I don't think the wind is helping any, and we are empty right now, so that makes it all the worse.
Hey, look at it.
We are about 12 miles out of Cedar Rapids. It's taken a little longer than we would have liked. I can't believe buses are going anywhere.
Yeah, I think we're going to take a little break when we get there, too.
Have to check the food in the crock pot. Got a new meal today. Sausage, kielbasa actually, potatoes,
Stretch my fingers
lots
out.
of different peppers, green, yellow, orange, red, some onions, a variety of seasonings. I've Never done any crock pot before. We'll see. I'm sure the sausage won't crisp up like we like, but it's okay. It'll still be good. Home cooked meal on the road.
Here's something.
Yeah, got some lights up here. Oh, they're all through here. Oh, there's a semi hit the guardrail.
Yes, he did.
Another vehicle in the ditch here. I am so glad that we didn't go south and we get to stay up here and experience this.
Yep. Really sharpens your driving skills.
Sure. Let's look at the positives.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, this is a little bush through here, so
There's no reason for
You
you
still
to cut
got-
me off there.
you got 32.
33.
There are quite a few overpasses through Cedar Rapids. Those are going to be a little slicker.
Slow down and get around. Heard that before.
Whoa! Yeah, I can see where if you got hit by some big chunks of ice, a little harder than that, going at a higher speed, or it could be possible damage to your windshield. We were listening to that on the CB earlier. Another driver got smoked pretty good with ice off of the chunk ahead of him. So we got to the tank wash about 1:20-ish this afternoon, and they had changed our load. So now we have a load going up to Wakan. There's a deer up here.
Well, I can't stop.
I know. You better just stay there. Thank you, buddy. Roads aren't great, but we'll make it up there. One of the main problems is that load wasn't ready. It was supposed to be preloaded and ready at the tank wash when we got there, and it was not. It was still getting loaded, and we had to wait for another driver to bring it over after it was loaded. Well, that didn't happen until just a little bit after 4.
Yeah.
So we just sat, had our lunch, and sat and waited. So that was too bad. Lost a lot of light there to drive in, and just wasted time. You don't get paid for that, so that's unfortunate. But we are headed to Wakan now. Just went through Center Point, so we got a ways to go. But we also got the next load, which looks a little more promising. From here in Wakan, we go back down to Cedar Rapids to the tank washing, and from there we will pick up a loaded trailer that, cross our fingers, is ready, and we head to Indianapolis to unload tomorrow. We have less than 6 hours left of drive time, and we're actually supposed to pick up the loaded trailer tonight. Still, I'm not sure if we're going to have enough time to get back to Cedar Rapids and do that, but we will see how it goes. We'll play it by ear, I guess. On a positive note, we are heading south. So hopefully it's warmer there. And maybe no snow. Maybe better roads.